Welcome to What's Your Take? I'm Elijah, joined now by John and Jake. We're on 101.7 FM Trenton, and the first topic on today's list is the Russell Wilson trade. He was traded to the Denver Broncos. We're going to start with you, John.
Oh my God, Drew Lock, Noah Fan, a couple first round picks. In my opinion, they gave up a lot to get Russell Wilson, but they needed a quarterback, and in my opinion, the Broncos were a quarterback away from a Super Bowl contender.
Well, I am going to have to disagree with you on that one, John. Yes, there is no denying that Russell Wilson has been a pretty good quarterback over the last couple of years. However, we can't deny his track record. He starts off the season strong, hot. Hey, let Russ cook, as they say. Seems we always get that narrative to start, and he just trails off towards the end of the season. It's the same reason why the Seahawks haven't been in contention for the playoffs in the last couple of years. It's just because Russ hasn't been able to sustain his level of play. I'm worried because I don't know if that's exactly going to, he's going to be able to change things in Denver. But hey, you know what? Hoping for the best.
All right, call us now, 201-973-8215. We're waiting.
Oh, and we got a caller. Hello?
Hello. My name is Evan Kelly. I'm from New Jersey, and I'm a very big Broncos fan.
Oh.
So I kind of wanted to talk about the Russell Wilson trade. I was very happy with how it turned out. We gave up Noah Fant, Drew Lock, who I've been wanting to get rid of for a long time, Shelby Harris, who I thought was getting old, and a bunch of draft capital. But looking down the road, I think Russell Wilson is definitely the answer. What do you guys think?
Yeah, like I said before, I think he's going to help the Broncos be a Super Bowl contender, something that, they haven't been in a long time. And, they were one quarterback away. And in my opinion, Russell Wilson is going to be that guy for them.
You know what? I'm actually going to, look at the other side for a minute. I'm going to focus on the Seahawks a little bit. Personally, I absolutely love what they got. In my mind, I think the Broncos got fleeced. Russ is an aging quarterback. To be able to get as much as they did, they got Noah Fant, who I absolutely love as a tight end, if he could just stay healthy. I think the pieces could be there for Drew Lock. He just has to be able to put it together. Obviously, I do like Shelby Harris as well, too. And hey, the draft capital never hurts. If you look at that situation, I think it's really kind of setting up to be a good situation for not only Drew Lock, but also guys like Noah Fant, DK Metcalf, Tyler Lockett. Really, I think that Seattle, if they do decide to start their rebuild now, I think they do have some excellent pieces to kind of work with for the future.
Yeah, but is Drew Lock really going to be that quarterback? I mean, if he doesn't work out, your next best option is Geno Smith. And they didn't trade for Baker. And now, you could look at Garoppolo, but really, who wants Garoppolo as their starting quarterback?
I mean, look at it this way, though, right? If you think about it, obviously with Russ, we understand, right? He did won a Super Bowl, took him to a couple of them, but at the end of the day, this is a different Seattle team. This is not the Legion of Boom days, right? So a guy like Drew Lock, somebody who's a little bit younger, right, still has to kind of figure some things out. I think it's a perfect situation for him. There's not a ton of pressure on him, right? It's not going to be, oh, you have the pieces, go out and succeed. It's a nice chance for him to develop, hopefully turn into the quarterback that a lot of people thought he would be coming out when he did.
Yep. And quarterbacks in general, is there something you want? There's some quarterback that you want to focus on this year that you think is going to go above and beyond?
I'm really excited to see Russell Wilson and all these quarterbacks in their new, on their new teams. So I'm just excited to see quarterbacks like Russell Wilson and Baker Mayfield on a new team and in a new scenario.
Personally, one of the guys that I am really excited for, Matt Ryan, man. Yes, he is an older guy. I totally understand that. But if you look at him, right, he's still producing just as well as he was a couple years ago. You're finally giving him a perfect situation. He's got a great offensive line. He's got a guy in Jonathan Taylor who's going to be able to take off a lot of the workload there. You also have guys like Michael Pittman. You also have T.Y. Hilton, plus Alec Pierce drafting him, I believe, in the second round. I think it is a good situation. I think now you're looking at Matt Ryan. There is a possible chance that he's able to take that team to the next level, make the playoffs, and hey, maybe even contend for a Super Bowl.
All right, well, that's a wrap. We'll be right back after this.